Okay, kicking it off. We have a blue side, red side. C9 is on blue side. They have banned Rise Galio Gangplank. And C9 bans Olaf, Zaya, Skarner. Okay, so apparently Skarner and Olaf are now tier 1 junglers. The tier 1 junglers. Apparently Zaya is the preferable ban for the Zaya Rakan combo. Apparently Rise and Galio don't want to be first picked by C9, and they don't want to be swapped. They don't want to swap them into the red side picks, and GP probably is not first pickable, and yet very, very annoying to the Reds, or for the red side team to have, because they can always pick and then double ban, or yeah. Anyway, they can finagle it around. So here we have 3 bans, and they first pick Kha'Zix. Okay, so I guess they assume the top 2 tier 1 junglers are out, and so Kha'Zix is the best, and they grab him. We have a Varus, Sejuani, first rotation on the red side. And then C9 goes Azir, Tristana. So they grab a blind mid and a blind AD carry, probably one of the best ones in the game right now, and a blind mid, which is bold. Jensen usually hates the blind mid lane, and I assume he hates it even more versus TSM, except the TSM historically doesn't counterpick mid. We're not talking about like some team that like for example G2 that has a massive champion pool, you know, that counterpicks every single champ mid no matter what. If they can, we're talking about somebody who will happily play a 50-50 matchup, or even a disadvantaged matchup if they get to pick for the comp. So maybe it's a safer bet versus a TSM style team. Okay, so they blind their mid and they pick Tristana, and then TSM or the red side goes with Syndra. All right, we go into the bans. Alistar, Braum, matched support bans. Okay, so red side bans Alistar, C9 bans Braum. Then red side bans Gnar, and C9 bans Tahm Kench. So 2 support bans. They must have an intention going in. They want to do something. So red side sees this and says, well, we better pick support. So they go with Thresh. They cannot keep Varus safe anymore with Tahm Kench or Braum, and Thresh is the safety support for an immobile AD carry. C9 goes with Blitzcrank Shen. This does not seem like a good comp. Blitzcrank is not that great a support unless you're snowballing. He doesn't really do very much later. And then, but he's, yeah, I guess he's pretty good in lane. I'm not really sure. I don't really know how he functions as far as like a team fighting and a laning support into a Thresh. I suppose he's a counter pick. What do we have? We have an immobile AD carry and a Syndra. I guess, yeah, I guess those people, if they don't have flash, kind of screwed. Do a Blitzcrank grab. All right, and then we have a Shen. So this is a blind. A Shen blind. I guess he's strong right now and he provides a global, so he's a good blind. Gnar is out. So I think Gnar would be the preferred blind here, but Licorice probably has been putting in some time on Shen. And then we have a Sion. Okay. Sion top. Seems pretty sick. Let's see how it goes. Blitz counters Thresh. Yeah, that's kind of what I assume. But like in lane, what about after? Seems kind of pointless if you get out of lane. Like, it's just an engaged support. If you get out of lane, it doesn't really do anything in a team fight except an AoE silence. And a little bit of like, doink doink. It's like a pick champ, right? So, what if they want to come fight you? Then you're not going to get a pick. You're just going to run around and be a Blitzcrank. Okay, let's see if I remember the commands. I don't remember the commands. Okay, I'm skipping a minute at a time. That's not good. Okay, I skipped 2 seconds there. Yeah, 4 seconds. All right, there we go. How do I get to fast forward? How do I set it on fast forward? No, I don't want any volume. I want fast forward. Ah, guys. I forget all the tools, all the freaking all the shortcut keys, because they're so different from YouTube. I don't know why they don't just match YouTube's. Speed, faster. Okay, but what are the shortcuts? I literally have to search it up on Google. Like, it won't even tell me in the interface. I hate open source software. VLC shortcut. Alt, left and right. Okay. Oh, no, wait, that's fast forward. That's not speed. How do I change the speed? Oh, plus minus. All right. Plus minus. That makes sense. Actually, it does. All right. Thresh was picked first. Yep. Takedo 90 says needs grab early and hope for a god hook on mid 80 carry for picks. If not, it's worthless. So I think the pick for lane phase oppression is fine. Let's say you have the better jungler, and you can win bot lane, and then you can roam up river to mid. So you have an immobile mid lane, and you have an immobile 80 carry. So you can do picks on both of them if you can control the bot side of the map, which you should be able to from 1 to 6 with Kha'Zix, and then from 6 on with Kha'Zix, 6 to 11, I think. I think that you probably are going to win the 1v1 versus Sejuani. I don't know how the matchup works out nowadays, but certainly that was the case. That should be the case a lot of times. I think maybe you lose at like level 3 or something like that. I'm not really sure, though. Sejuani can get pretty OP when she gets her like little freezer thing off. But yeah, I don't think that Blitz is very effective in team fights. So this is and I prefer versus teams to respect them in the draft and then stomp them with superior champions, with superior play. All right, so we have a spread here. And apologies for not ever looking at the camera. I'm going to be looking at the mini-map most of the game instead of you guys. But here we go. Everybody's in lane now. Ooh, that was close. Sven and Mythy get the first trade. Svenskeren starts topside, clearing to bot, and red jungle starts bot side, clearing to top. I didn't actually see if anybody saw that. Were they leashed or not? Okay, Sven got a leash from Shen, and bot lane got a leash from bot lane, and it was apparent. So yeah, so they know that Kha'Zix is starting topside, and they know that Sejuani is starting bot side. So that's pretty obvious. All right. Unless it was faked, which whatever. Okay. Kha'Zix clears the top crab. Goes to bot side. Okay, so he's got 2 wards on the Shen for the Sejuani gank. So Sejuani has to go through Tribush, and Shen can just pull the wave a little bit, and he should be pulling the wave because Kha'Zix is going to bot side. So also, I don't think he can even push really well versus Sion till Tiamat, so not a big deal. Kha'Zix clears red. Sven clears red, goes in, goes river. He's going for the crab. Bot lane has the push. Great. Okay, now this is a really good moment. And Svenskeren is level, I can't even see his level on this new readout. Is he 3 yet? I think he's 2. Might be 3. No, I think he's 3. All right, he's got his full clear. He gets a recall in. He's probably going to double golems. Then he's going to come back onto his river vision and gank. Nope, he's going to go straight to top side. Huh. Why didn't he clear double golems? What's he going for? Is he going for a gank because Sion pushed? Oh, because he's pulling the waves. Oh, he failed his jump. Oh my god. But it would have been seen anyway, right? Because there's a little zombie ward there or something. But that was the plan, obviously. That Kha'Zix was going to jungle top to bot, and Shen was going to pull the wave, and then he was going to go straight from base and gank. Sad, and he failed his jump. He should have jumped to... He shouldn't have tried to jump into the bush. Lame. That could have been the game right there, folks. Get the Shen ahead. Sion just dies in lane over and over again. Meleeed down by a Shen solo. All right. Kha'Zix going for repeats. No, he's invading. Okay, so apparently Kha'Zix is stronger at this stage of the game than Sejuani, because otherwise Sensgaren would not be doing this, I don't think. He gets off a pink ward. Insane vision control from C9 so far. They've gotten both Scuttle Crabs. They've secured vision on the deep jungle 2 times, and now they have the pink ward, the one that's on ramp, so that there can be no top roam here from the Syndra onto the Shen or anything. All right, but now we want to... Oh my god, that's scary. He was just covered. Now he needs to cover for this wave. Okay. So Kha'Zix needs to cover for the dive here. Make sure that Jensen can catch this wave and back. And then hopefully he needs to catch the next mid wave so that Jensen can back without losing any CS or without getting turret chunked, or to force the red side, the Syndra, to back. Here comes Sejuani into the jungle. And Shen TP top. And bot lane's getting a roam? What's going on down there? Why are Blitz and Trist pulling the wave? Okay, so they pulled the wave. Or Varus pushed it? How did they get the push? How did Varus get the push here? Oh, Sejuani's bot side. Okay. They know Sejuani's bot side, so they're pulling the wave. How are they even pulling it as Trist? I guess this is just really... Varus must be pushing for the back, yeah. Okay, so Varus wants to back, so he's pushing the wave. Sven is free, so he gets a roam. With the Sejuani at the same time, the Syndra's chunked the Azir, so they do this roam. That is why they do this roam. And Mithy really wants to back, like, right now to match the support. Okay, he gets back. Good. Okay, C9 gets their clear. They lost their Wraiths, but he gets onto the double golems. Blitz is coming out, matches with him. Oh, this is bad. Blitz and Kha'Zix should be entering the river about... I guess they're gonna put it off. I guess they're gonna wait till they get bot lane control again right now. So right now, the plan should be that Blitz and Tristana are gonna get control of bot lane with no vision. So they don't know where Sejuani is, but they know that she just cleared bot side, so she has to be going top. So Kha'Zix is gonna go top to match her, and Kha'Zix is gonna farm to the ramp, and then hopefully by that time, Blitz and Trist will be able to like come into the river, and Kha'Zix will join them either through Tribush, or Blitz will come up and enter the ramp, and they will secure river control at around like 9:30 or 10, and then they can threaten Dragon for about 2 minutes, probably take it at 12 minutes after Kha'Zix resets once for his buy after his clear, and then they can do probably after he gets like 6 basically, and his buy. That's what I would do. That was what the team plan should be, because they need to stabilize through bot lane. They have to go through bot lane into mid, because Azir is not going to be winning versus Syndra at level 6, like by any stretch of the imagination. But he can threaten heavily at 6 if he has a dark bot river with a missing Blitz and a Kha'Zix because of his ulti. All right, so Kha'Zix... Sejuani is going straight to bot side. Okay, so he must have gone... Yeah, he must have not cleared his camps and gone straight for Wraiths, actually. Kha'Zix... So Trist and Blitz are pushing the wave, and Kha'Zix is coming, and Azir just got his push, and Syndra was back, and so he actually gets his roam timer. Look at this. This is perfect. Perfect execution from C9. Oh, but he gave away that he had invisible right there. He just went invisible on the pink ward. Gave away that he had evolved R. So, unfortunate reveal there of information that he has used his ulti, that he has evolved his ulti and used his ulti, and here comes the dive. This is a very fast roam timer. I think that the next wave is already here. So this has to work. Like, this is one of those roams where you don't do it, because if it fails, your mid laner loses an entire wave and possibly mid turret. Like, look where Sejuani is. She could just go melee there. And Sion has the wave pushed too. So if this doesn't work, you're kind of screwed. You might want to rinse and repeat. So you might want to put Azir back and fight the wave with Kha'Zix and Blitz in mid lane to get another wave of priority, and then come back bot again. And just have Tristana keep shoving the wave in and chunking it on turret, instead of going for the kill. All right. Nasty. But it works very well. All right, so good plan. But what they're going to do is they're going to get... They're losing 6 minions mid for this, plus a little bit of the river wards. Not a big deal because they got the playoff. And then they're going to lose maybe half a turret, quarter turret mid. Oh my gosh, Shen TP'd in too? Ooh, that's bad. Does he have any way to get back top? No, he's going to lose half a wave top. Or he's going to lose half a turret top and a full wave also. Yeah, I don't know about 5-man bot plays, guys. Yeah, he didn't get a kill either. He got 2 assists at least. All right, but he's still 20 CS down. Sucks. Okay. All right, so C9 does a really good job of swapping here. They have Shen out to lane before Sion even gets there. So he's even catching the wave aggressively enough that Sion can't even start chunking turret. And Tristana is already clearing this wave, and now they're going to set up vision for the or Blitz already set up the vision, I guess, for the tackle. So they're going to be hitting this turret. This is super bad news because this is actually what Varus wants to do, but there's no way for him to do it with Tristana in the game. And Kha'Zix comes topside naturally, straight from base. Ooh, nice catch. Oh dear. But they get the kill. Okay. What's going on elsewhere? Let's see where the wave situation is. Okay. Was that... How did he die? Okay, he just, like, took turret aggro, I guess. Huh. Meanwhile, the Jensen is roaming up. Even roam. Syndra matches the roam, and they both net out neutral. Sejuani shows up late for the play. Kha'Zix is already farming. Sejuani is now on Crab. Tristan is catching safely. Kha'Zix is getting his back in. That's too bad. He only got 2 camps off of that. 2 camps, and did he get the kill or the assist? I guess he got the assist. No, he got the kill. Wow, he got the burn. Okay, and then he got 2 camps. So I guess that's fine. Here we have Sejuani hovering topside to try to help the clear. They got to push out so that they can either chunk turret or do something. I think the Varus is not even on his item spike yet. The Trist is on the perfect spike with a static shiv plus BF sword. This is a great time for Tristana. Even though she doesn't have 2 items complete, she has the 1.5 clean. Boots would be nice, but not necessary for her spike. Are they trying to do this within the timer? Just because they have a wave push, they don't know what else to do? They know Shen has TP and ulti, so this is a really questionable commitment on the red side, considering Shen's position in terms of summoners. I guess his position on the map is bad, though. If he TPs into the play, then Sion gets the bot turret. I don't know why Tristana and Blitz are playing so passive into the fog there. I feel like if Kha'Zix was there, they could have... Kha'Zix was not there, right? How did they know Kha'Zix was bot side? Because they saw him resetting? I guess they knew he farmed the top. So he was just going to be gone. All right, anyway, Kha'Zix... Oh, he was clearing a ward. Look. No, he's clearing chickens. Did they see him? Right there? He's going topside for this play. Then he gives up, goes bot side. But how did they know to pull the trigger? How did red side know to pull the trigger here? Did they see him somewhere? I'm trying to figure out how they knew Kha'Zix was bot side. Because if he's topside, this play is really questionable. Because he can come in with Shen on him using R. Still they don't see him. No, they still don't see him. I don't know how they know where Kha'Zix is. I guess they just guess that everything's going to be fine. Yeah, they just have full river control, and they're just like, do it. Do it, man. Okay, let's fast forward again. All right. Sven is checking areas with his R. Goes back to do double golems. Sion is doing a very good job keeping the wave push without dying. I feel like Kha'Zix should have been on this a little bit if he was going to not be topside. Had several opportunities to put pressure on the Sion lane and let Sven farm, let Licorice farm in a way that was like with a scarier Sion, I would say. You want to make, it's not necessarily that you want Sion to hang back and Shen to be able to push the wave up, but it is that you want Sion to like not necessarily enter into trades or enter into trades and be a little bit scared. All right, C9 finishes step 2 of their 3-step plan to take over the world here. They take the top turret and they're snowballing nicely. They need to catch this. They need to put this wave out. Good. Okay, so they swapped. This should be the fact that the red side swapped should signal to C9 that they have tempo. Okay, they have tempo on this. So instead of swapping and matching to the bot side tower, which red side clearly wants to trade the bot side tower for something because they swapped out of that top lane in time. So they gave up top tower in order to recoup some tempo, but C9 still has tempo advantage right now. They should absolutely collapse mid as 4, as 5 even, because they're not going to hold bot turret, right? There's no way to hold bot turret right now. They should collapse mid as 5, 100%, and take this mid turret and hopefully kill the Syndra. Let's go C9. They should definitely take all the topside jungle. There's nothing there. Okay, they should be collapsing mid. Okay, they're going to take one more wave and then collapse mid. Oh, they have Herald. Oh, that sucks. So they no. Oh, C9. Oh, C9. They just handed this on a platter to them. This is so bad. So the red side swapped for in order to not lose tempo on the play, but C9 still had tempo. And then with their tempo, they hung out in the red side jungle, dropped 3 wards, did nothing, took 1 extra wave and recalled. Insta loss. And look, they lost for it a turret and a dragon for nothing. They didn't even get mid turret in response. And Sion now has tempo topside. Look at this. Sion now has the wave push and is entering the jungle free. Oh, look, the game skipped ahead. What happened? Look, the game skipped ahead like. See, Sion is there, and then poof, he's there. I don't know what happened. Riot Broadcasting? Hello? Okay, so anyway, Sion is going mid. Looks like to put pressure on mid turret for 1 wave. Maybe to gank with his ulti. I don't know. No, to put pressure on the turret and gain it. Okay. So he hovers mid. Then he's going to go back top and catch. Nope, they're sending Varus, so he's just going to take the long walk of shame to the bot turret to catch, I guess. Why is Cinder building up balls in the bush? To look for a Sven to put a pink ward there. To look for the Kha'Zix putting the pink ward there, but Kha'Zix is bot side, and Tristana is going mid for 1 wave. Nope, too late. Tristana should have kept pushing for tempo instead of coming mid. They'd already lost the turret. All right, Sion is back to catch in time. Good job, Sion. Oh, he used his ulti to catch the wave. All right, now Tristana finally got the wave pushed. When did she get the wave pushed? Let's back up. Here? Okay, so we're missing it during the replay, but Tristana was just top, got the wave pushed. So apparently she still has priority. Even though Varus has 1 item, I guess Tristana wins with the Blitz right now. So they gave priority to her. Maybe because they're Sejuani in space, they don't know where Kha'Zix is. I don't know. Anyway, Tristana pushed the wave. Now they're entering the jungle. Kha'Zix is not here. But Azir does have the wave in. So either the Syndra is playing very scared or the Syndra just came back from base. I think the Syndra's playing very scared. Because they don't have any vision and she wants to do a catch, maybe? All right. But now they can collapse 4 on mid-turret. Okay, good. and then a collapse. And now look, they did that collapse, and the red team had to follow them, and so C9 can now rinse and repeat. They can just go straight to top side, push the wave 2 times, rotate back through, do the same thing, and get the other half. And TSM is following, but TSM did not, the red team did not push the wave out all the way, so it just matched here in the middle. So like this is an advantage for C9 if they can repeat this play again. This is a pretty boring game so far. Okay. TSM resets to mid. Varus resets to top. He's assuming that they're resetting and he's trying to push the wave as fast as possible. Looks like. TSM enters to river from mid control. They're trying to clear out the wards. This is a calculated gamble from Varus that like nobody's going to be... Whoa. What was that? All right, so they have priority in mid. And they see Svenskeren face checking from this ward right here. Ouch. Yeah, that's painful. That's when you want the Braum. That's when you want the Braum instead of banning it. Probably should have picked it. Probably they couldn't have picked it because it would have been first picked by red side. Okay, so now C9 needs to chill for until Svenskeren is back up and back on the map. And in response to that death, they're going to lose top turret, which is fine. They're putting pressure mid, which is great. They're trying to do a trade here. They didn't put any pressure. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that was sick. Sick read. All right, so now Tristana needs to push this out. They need to cover her and then somehow get river control off of this pressure topside. Azir is doing a good job, like hugging top. Svenskeren is not there, but they do have the Shen. So they need to, and now it looks like Shen's getting the push, so he must have his completed item. Yeah, look at that. He's getting the push on Sion. So he can start being free for timers now. And as expected, due to the Shen and the fact that they don't know where Kha'Zix is, they are hanging out of river while Blitz and Trist clear this. Sion needs to make sure that he's dueling the Shen, and the Sion needs to make sure that he's communicating 100% when he can interrupt the Shen. They're trying to get the Blitz, trying to get a Blitz pick here, and maybe they're trying too hard because they have the Blitz to get this pick. They probably should not be contesting this. They should be going hard on the waves. As soon as, when the enemy team is ungrouped, you want to group. As soon as the enemy team groups in response to you, you want to ungroup and get lane pressure again and stay ahead on the tempo. And here they're trying to do a pick off of their vision, which makes sense, right? You put vision, you have a Blitz, you want to pick off of it. But what you don't want to pick here. Okay? This is like a defensive pick. It's like even if you win, you don't, okay, maybe you get Baron, but not at, I don't know, 20. Like even if you get one person, maybe they can stop you. You want to do the pick here. You are securing vision, you have priority on both waves, and you have a, you have a situation where if their top laner TP's in, you can get an advantage bot side, or you can match the TP, and you get the pick here, and then you clean house, because they haven't caught their waves yet. Okay, well, they have caught them now. They're catching them right now, right? This is when you want to get the pick. By the time you're here, and they now have neutral wave priority at top side, and neutral wave priority mid, then they're coming in here with numbers, and bot lane is pushed back to equal, like, meh. You get the pick here, it's just like, whatever. You get one kill. They maybe get a kill. They might not get a kill, but you're not going to do Baron, 4v5, so you stall the game. You get more river control, more vision control. Okay, it's like a slight snowball, but it's like, it's riskier to do that than it is to just push the waves again. So this is when you want to ungroup and get the wave push top. Sneaky should already be there. No, I don't. Sneaky should already be on his way top. But instead, because they have the Blitz, they're trying to get this pick, which is fine, but it's just not how I like to play the game. Okay, they killed the Blitz. So now they get free time. They can back for purchases, and they can come out and push the wave. Oh, Varus is going to push the wave and then buy. Makes sense. That means Syndra needs to buy now too. Push the wave and buy. Okay, Thresh is going back for wards. This is a bad habit, looks like, from the... Okay, well now we're missing what's going on, so we don't even know if Syndra backed or not. But... Okay. Looks like they got the... Looks like C9 got the wave push top. Everything is really bad situation in mid lane. Azir is literally locked at turret, and C9 is sitting here, but they cannot be sitting here. Unfortunately. They're sitting here maybe for a pick, maybe. But they can't be sitting here because Azir is literally sitting at his turret in vision. Like he's clearing the wave in vision. There's no way this fight turns out good for C9. They should just nope the heck out of there right now. Okay, they do. Good. And I think C9 is playing really smart here because they know they're at a disadvantage due to the mid lane situation. They can never get the right numbers fight, so they need to kill somebody insta before the fight starts, because otherwise it will be a 3v4 because Azir is locked in the mid lane and they can't really free him up. Like Kha'Zix cannot really come free him up because they can support him anytime. And so what Kha'Zix is doing is trying to make sure that Virus can't get the lane pushed no matter what. So Tristana can go push the lane, Virus can come up and just die to the Kha'Zix, and then they get their pick. So let's see if it works. That was a questionable start, I think. They didn't have vision of the jungler. Apparently the red side just wants to fight. They didn't have vision of Svenskeren, so they just want to draw them into a fight, no matter what. They're just like, hey, we want to fight now. Like, we just want to fight now. No other reason. Okay. And then they die. Okay. Makes sense, yeah. Whatever. That was like the dumbest decision ever. Okay, guys, we have pressure everywhere on the map. What should we do? Start Baron to draw them into a fight, preemptively teleport, die, and then back off. Thumbs up. Good job, guys. You handed C9 back the pressure. Thank you very much. Okay, C9 now has pressure topside. They're coming in. They got the river control. So what they need to do now is reset. Immediately they should have reset and come back out on the map with their wards. They waited to see if they could get an easy pick, which maybe would have been irrelevant anyway, unless they killed the Sejuani, I guess. But still, I think it would have been irrelevant. Good job here. Yep, that was pretty good from C9. Like a really nice cone. Nobody got caught. All right, so now they're back out on the map late because they didn't instant reset. They waited for the pick, and so unfortunately now TSM is back in the river with control again. But C9 just has to be a little patient because their Shen has the push. Look where the Sion is. So they just need to be patient and let the Shen start to threaten the turret. As soon as Sion shows up there, they have ulti advantage. They have Shen ulti, and Sion has no TP. Yay! And they win the game. Game is won, guys. The game is won. Shen has pressure and TP. There's no way they can lose now. Just blitz hook anybody in, insta Shen TP. Oh no, they caught sight of Svenskeren. Oh no, they caught sight of Svenskeren. Holy cow, that Shen ulti did not help at all. He needed to already be TPing. He should have TP'd instantly right there. Or I mean ultied. So Svenskeren is trying to get a sick flank on here instead of just covering the Tristana and sitting in the river waiting to ulti in with the Shen. He's trying to get the sick flank. Oh, they see the ward pop, and then they know that he's there. Where's his... Yeah, unfortunate. Wow, that was a disgusting stun. I think Svenskeren was totally safe there. Yeah, he has... Look at him. He has one more ulti charge, flash, and he's still at his jump. He's totally safe there. There's no way he could have died. And then he died. That's got to feel bad. Because now it means that you give up Baron because you don't have jungler. So now they want to essentially get a really sick blitz pull on a squishy. Aim for one of the squishies. Look how their thresh is really annoying. The thresh is like standing right on top of the squishies right in front for the blitz so that they get pulled in. That really sucks because the best play for C9 here is to pull in one of the squishies and insta-gib them and then try to chunk them off Baron with the Azir, who has like really insane poke. So unfortunately, their thresh is playing really well and is just like standing in front of the hook so that they get pulled in. So they try to insta-gib the thresh, but of course he knew what this plan was, so he had flash ready to flash out after the box. Now they lost their engage, so they can't do anything about it. There's some TSM fans. Is TSM in this game? I don't know. C9 versus a red team, right? All right. C9 probably should have sent somebody to do this. I guess they did it fast. Now they need to make sure the waves are pushed. So they got bot and mid pushed. Top is unfortunately in a bad position. It's like exactly where they want it piling up. So right now, while the replay's playing, the red team wants to push out mid and top, and they want to let mid and bot, and they want top to like pile up. It's too late. If red team here could have come out with full force instantly into mid lane, and Sion with TP in bot lane as hard as they could, 0-4-1, then they could have 100% forced Shen to group and not go top lane. They could have forced Licorice here to group and not go to the top and clear it. Because like as soon as they see Shen here, they could engage and kill. If they had like really insane timing and pressure and super hard pressure in the Sejuani. And so the goal here should be to force nobody to catch that wave till it bounces on turret and then rotate to it. But instead, Shen got the catch, managed to neutralize top wave, and then TP'd. And then recalled back and is going bot to catch. So now they're gonna try for bot wave. This is a really good turret to push too. And they have the sick minion. So they put Sion mid, so they go 0-1-4. New plan since top wave was caught. And they're gonna try to siege. Okay. Sieging against a blitz. Scary stuff. Sion does not look like he can take the turret solo, but the minion is helping. That's a very questionable positioning here. Look at this. Look at the Varus and Syndra. Like Thresh is trying to stay in front of him, but they're pretty far up. Do you think Syndra needs to be autoing the turret here? Like there's a blitzcrank in the game, right? This is C9's big opportunity. Maybe it's fine. All right, C9, let's go. Because I'm not casting TSM games, guys, because I'm working with Mike Young right now, so I'm not casting TSM games. I'm casting C9 game. All right, so C9 is trying to hold off the siege. They're doing pretty well. Blitzcrank is in position. This is a really kind of dangerous proposition for TSM. Okay, now TSM grouped is 5. This is better. So now it doesn't matter who Blitz hooks in because they want the fight. So now it's a little more questionable to have a Blitz. But back when it was a split, 1-4, holy cow. Oh, no, got the Thresh. Never mind. Ooh, C9. Oh. Let's game. They needed to hold off the siege for like 1 or 2 more waves. Blitz is best when he's catching people from the jungle. Sucks. And oh, they didn't end the game. Okay, that's cool. C9 reborn. They get another chance at life, guys, and they have a Shen with AOE, so he can just like clear the bot lane continuously, and he has 2 ways of getting into the fight. So we're still good. We can survive to next Baron. Let's keep the top wave pushed. Let's threaten from our vision. We're only 3k down, so that's pretty irrelevant as far as like catches go. So we just need tempo. Just need to make sure we have tempo. Do not give up tempo. Why is Tristana farming? Why is Sneaky farming double golems? Like what the heck? She should be on mid lane or top lane. Pushing the wave out so that we can get tempo into the top side jungle. This is like, I feel like C9 just literally have given up. Straight up they've given up this game. Like, look, right here. They're in the game, okay? Nothing has changed. Just imagine Shen is bot side and there's an inhibitor. It's irrelevant if there's no inhibitor or there's an inhibitor. Completely irrelevant. Shen is there. He can clear the wave. He has TP and ulti, right? Maybe he doesn't have ulti, but he's going to have ulti. So they're 3k gold down, so their comp is exactly the same. What they need to do is they need to have the Azir mid so he can long range clear, and they need to put Trist, Blitz, Kha'Zix topside to control the wave, and they need to push it out and get it deep, which I think they have right now, right? It's deep right now. Yeah, it's at the turret. Okay, so they should be in the river. They should be right here in line bush, like trying to fight for this wave while Cyan is top. Tristana's in base. Their timing, their buys are desynced. I can't see anything because the stupid replay. All right, they're coming out. Tristana just based after clearing jungle minions, it looks like. What did she even buy? Quicksilver Sash? Okay. All right, and then she goes out and she goes to double golems on the bot side. All right, so but I think that she should have been helping get pressure with the Kha'Zix right here where the blue buff area is, and maybe catching the top wave aggressively. Har, har. So they just give up all of this. They're just giving this up. Like, they don't even need to give up this turret. They should have probably had pressure, but instead they just let the wave come in. Oh, sad. I feel like this is a mental give up already. Maybe the comp is just bad, like, at this point. They have literally 4 squishies. Like, 4 squishies. And the red team has, like, 2.5 tanks, because Thresh is kind of a tank at this point. I mean, look at his items. Look at his freaking armor value. It's disgusting. From all the little thingies that he's been picking up all over the map. It's 2.5 tanks versus 4 squishies. It's painful, especially when one of your tanks can solo out the opposing one. All right, so they get 2 turrets for free because C9 needs to obtain vision for their pick comp to work, and so if they don't sit on their existing vision and threaten with the blitz, then they cannot actually face check into TSM's vision. So or the red team's vision. So once they give up vision, like they did when they had the whole like, oh, Tristana backed and then Kha'Zix backed, and then they both came out at different times and they gave up all their vision, the control they had in the river. That's it. They're done. They have no tanks. They can't face check. So they basically signed a little piece of paper that said, we will now give up your mid and top turret. Congratulations. Here you go. And so TSM was like, thank you. I mean, the red team was like, thank you, and just took them. Oh, they should have. That was the moment they needed balls. They needed cojones. They didn't have them because Cinder had them all. Okay, so now it's a standoff. Just hoping for a blitz pick. And boom. They caught Sinskar. Game over. So now they can do Baron with 0 threat. They can fight. Holy cow, how did he catch Sneaky with that? Seriously? Shen is in the fight. Yeah, the Shen Kha'Zix submarine is just not working too well in this game. Alright, then they do Baron, game's over. Is there anything else? This is a replay, right? Wait, they still haven't ended the game? What the heck is going on? How is the game not over? They have 2.5 tanks, and they had Baron. Why are they doing Dragon? Don't they have Baron? What is going on? C9 getting new leases at life. Just more time for the red team to screw up. Ooh, maybe should have flanked with the blitz there. Kha'Zix trying to come in with the submarine Shen on the backside. He still wants to pull off that play. The goal is to jump into the back line with Shen on you. The red team... Oh, there we go. We did it, guys. Got Shen into the back line. He got the taunt off. Look at this. Look at these 2 tanks soloing. This is why it's so painful to be a 4 team of squishies versus 2 tanks. Okay, so you're like, well, but it's okay because the 2.5 tanks team doesn't have any DPS, right? Because there's 2 DPS people. So if you just get the Kha'Zix in the back line, you kill their DPS, their tanks do nothing. But look what's about to happen in the back line here. 2 tanks versus 80 carry and mid lane. Or I guess 80 carries right here. So anyway, yeah. Mid laner and support versus the tanks. Okay. Okay, mid laner and support versus the 2 tanks. There goes our 80 carry. Go, Sneaky, go. Sneaky is like got one shot by Sven. And meanwhile, both the support and the mid laner, poor Jensen, got soloed by the 2 tanks who have taken a total of 0 damage. Clean sweep. Game over. All right. Should we hear what they have to say, guys? I'm curious. I'm curious what they have to say.
On the Syndra, crushing it, finding pick after pick, back-to-back, scatter the weeks on an invisible Kha'Zix from Bjergsen, finding those picks, blew the team.
Oh, he took his hoodie off. He's taking his hoodie off. Oh, get it off. Oh, guys, his shirt didn't pull up so you could see his abs. Too bad, huh?
At the start of the split, things weren't going for respectable, measurable metric. But as the season has gone on, this team has done nothing but ramp up.
C9, why?
Where they're starting to look like a force to truly be reckoned with.
And it's one of those things, it just starts to feel inevitable. TSM has made every single, it's starting to look again like.
That is definitely time and again catching.
No, Sneaky. He played such a good game. He got the first turret, rotated to top side, rotated to mid side. I think Sneaky's only mistake was that Sneaky's only mistake was when he had the push top side, and Varus and Thresh had already given up, and they'd already swapped to bot with their Herald. And he had the wave push, and Sion was catching, and they went to mid, and he should have made the call to like all in on the mid turret and take it as 4. And instead, he went back top and recaught the wave and then recalled, and they wasted their time. Essentially, they just lost bot turret and dragon for like a wave of minions. If they just like all in on that. They even saw it as soon as their Thresh and the Varus hit the wave, they were just coming into the red buff area, so they could have all in. And then yeah, he played super well the rest of the game. Especially the last team fight, like he did exactly what he needed to do. I don't think he ever got caught by Thresh. I think the one time he got caught by the Sion knockup, he insta-cleansed it. A stellar game from Sneaky. God, he's good.
Facilitate those plays. He gets hooked. He's got the game sense and the knowledge to know we can turn this around. I was really impressed by him this game.
Yeah, definitely so. I really do think it was a team effort there for TSM. You know, Mike Young, Deathless, getting involved where he needed to be. You know, and Bjergsen, though, was just so incredible this game. 24,006.
Let's go ahead now, send things down.
Thanks, guys. Mike, congratulations.
Yay, Mike.
2-0 weekend for TSM. I mean, yesterday, Bjergsen spoke a lot to your improvements over the split. What do you think of your progress?
I think I'm doing great so far, though I'm not so satisfied about the earlier of the split, but I'm just happy that we're winning now.
How would you pinpoint maybe some of those improvements that you've made over the split? Maybe with your
hoodie
style that you mentioned.
It's the hoodie.
Or overall?
You were wearing the comfortable hoodie.
I think it's just being more comfortable on stage and being more comfortable and following through with my practice. And one little thing that I've been doing is pregame rituals, which really help a lot. Which is like I meditate an hour before the game, and then I think about smashing my opponent about 40 minutes before the game to pump up my adrenaline, and that really helps. And then I just do like little things like wear my hoodie on stage to feel more comfortable, bring my fidget spinner and spin it a little bit, and take off my shoes on stage.
I hope everyone's taking notes because those all sound like keys to success. Now, with all the wins that TSM is bringing in, has
Wear
there
the
been a
comfortable
change
hoodie.
in team atmosphere?
That was
Well, it's always
the
gonna
best
be pressure
decision
on us
he made.
because even if we win, even if we like go 2-0 in a week, we're always aiming higher. Like even if we are positive win record, we're saying why don't we have even better than that? Why don't we crush them even better? Like today, even though we won, there was still one mistake, which is the 4-man dive bottom, which could have been avoided. That was the biggest mistake this game, and like looking back on it, it could have been costly.
Well, you have one more week to prove yourself. Congratulations again on your victory. And for more on the game, let's hear from the analyst desk.
Who's on the analyst desk?
Thank you very much, Avli. TSM really turning it on here in the back half, looking good as they usually do.
Oh, what about C9? Poor C9.
9-7 now, a big win.
All right, guys, that's the VOD review. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. What did you think? What was your favorite part of the game? And are you also sad that C9 lost? Remember, because I do not review TSM games, guys. I'm reviewing a C9 game right now, and yeah. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss from Twitch chat while I was reviewing the game? Plasma has resubscribed for the 3rd month with the Tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. You have joined Mirak as my my first 3-month resub. Appreciate it. Lizard Wizard, Pedro Krebs, and Dexta, thanks for the follows. Make sure that you click the notifications button. That was a sad game to watch. Sneaky played so well. Jensen played decently. I think that there was 1 or 2 times he could have given up wave to make sure that a play was pulled off. Like I think maybe when they were trying to camp top river and do that catch play, like if he was hovering that side, he could have played a little more risky and given up the wave in order to move. Jeremigo donated $5. Beautiful man, Weldon with the streamer Reno. Go buy some stuff. Thank you, man. I just bought a mindfulness training book, so there you go. Who got banned? Wow, she got banned. What does that mean? All right. Mike is cringy but funny and cute at the same time. Yes, if you say so. Sunshine asks, Weldon, how do I use my glasses? How do I get used to using my glasses, maybe? Scrubbini, Weldon, I was able to do the 3 things I'm grateful for, and it helped Scrubbini. That's awesome to hear. I think that, yeah, perspective rebooting. If I think about what you described, right? Like the cursing thing. And I think about, and so then I was like, okay, I need an example of a situation. So then he gave me an example of a situation. I instantly knew that was the same thing that happened to me in 2013. I felt exactly the same way. And I found out later I actually did have clinical depression. But I would get to this point at like 9 a.m. and I would be like, oh, if I don't fix this, the rest of my day is going to be really bad because like already a bad thing had happened. And then I had been doing gratefulness conditioning as part of the 5-minute journal for like, I think like 4 or 5 months. And then I just used it one day to reset my mentality. And I was like, holy cow, it's the best reset switch ever. So if you do it every single morning, and then whenever you have like some bad thing happening and you're like, I need a perspective shift, and then you use it, it becomes this like, if you ever played regular Nintendo and you put in the game cartridge and it didn't work, and you would like take it out and blow in it and then put it back in, and then you like push it up and down a bunch, and then you hit the reset button like a bunch of times. That's what it is. It's like the reset button a bunch of times. So that is what it is, and I really recommend it. TSM winning lowers CLG's chances at playoffs. Yes. CLG needs to hire me if they want to make playoffs. Although they did hire Summer Scott, so they're on my good boy list right now. Summer is like one of the best performance coaches in esport right now. Wild Captain Morgan, the Cinder Stun on the Invisible Kazakhs was probably the game-changing moment. That was pretty dope. Lash says, I'm sad at the hate Sven is getting. Bjerg outplayed him, but those were great blind stun predictions. Yeah, I don't think he did anything wrong this game. He did. Kazakh is exactly how he should have. Maybe some early successful ganks would have worked better. Weldon, you're looking very fit, by the way. Thank you. I'm up to 78 kilos and up to 110 kilo deadlift. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Trying to go for, I got 3-2-1, 3 plates, 2 plates, 1 plate. 3 plate deadlift, 2 plate squat, 1 plate bench, and I want to go 4-3-2. So I want 4 plate deadlift, 3 plate squat, 2 plate lift, or 2 plate bench. That's my next goal. I didn't like C9's draft. They really wanted to snowball early against a team that is known for their objective control and consistency. In my opinion, I wish they would have gone more towards team fighting and had a support jungler to help with his ear just on a carry mid-late game. I 100% agree. I don't think C9 deserves very much flack for this game. I think that maybe their coach does a little bit. I think the style that they're playing into TSM was not the greatest. I think 4 squishies that cannot face check against 2.5 tanks is really questionable, especially when one is a Sejuani that can like check in to any bush ever. And so they went for the Kazakh submarine play, and they had a decent early game, but they did not segue it into mid game at all. And mostly it was that one moment where they had pressure on top side and they lost. And so they shouldn't have lost Herald. C9 shouldn't have lost Herald, and when they lost Herald, they shouldn't have swapped bot to catch the Herald. They should have pushed on mid, I believe. They should have just applied a lot more pressure. Like every single time that TSM had pressure, they applied it, and then C9 tried to show up there. And then every time TSM was applying pressure, C9 tried to show up there, but C9 should have been applying the pressure, trying to force TSM to show up. So instead, they just did nothing and got walked all over. Like really depressing. But yeah, I think the draft played out how the draft should have played out. Bummer. Levian, I got banned. Oh no, banned from what? Hey Soldier A says, hi Weldon, I'll probably be buying your Mac program soon. Love your content. Can't wait for the full experience. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. For those of you wondering what he's asking about, the Mac program is this, my training program, Mindfulness Acceptance Commitment Program. It's my video training program that I use to try to reach the masses because I don't really do amateur training anymore because unfortunately I'm very, very busy. And this is basically a $25 video course, 50 videos, daily videos. Each one is a lecture plus a mindfulness training. And that's it. And it's based on exactly the same thing that I did with CLG, and then TSM in 2016, and then a little bit with G2. Didn't completely kind of like base my my coaching with them on this program. And then yeah. So that's what it is. Jeremigo says, hey Weldon, your whole brand in 2016 was kind of nerdy and thoughtful, and now it's more bro thoughtful. Well, it was exactly the same in 2016. I was going to the gym every single day. I was doing yoga every single day. I'm still doing yoga every single day, and I'm going to the gym every single day. But I appreciate it. Serp the Terp, Weldon, why do you think there were so few top lane ganks? I'm surprised Cyan and Shen got to duke it out with no pressure for most of the game. Serp the Terp, the C9 plan was clear top to bot, first clear, pull lane, let Cyan push, gank, kill him, and snowball the Shen. Because once Shen has a kill and freezes the wave, Cyan is totally screwed. Especially because he can TP back to lane and then have his ulti to go out. So that's what happened. Kazakhs cleared top to bot. Shen pulled the lane. Cyan was overexposed. No vision because Kazakhs made sure, Svenskeren made sure to clear the crab on the way down so that they couldn't be cleared for him. Then he went topside, went into the jungle pit because his goal was like, if I kill the crab, it was really clearly thought out, okay? It was genius. Let me show you guys. This is pure genius, okay? Let me show you C9's genius here. Look at this. Look at this. I want you to show you how close, how millimeters off these games are, okay? Okay, look, right now. This is the entire game plan right now. The entire game. This wins the game, okay? Svenskeren clears crab, okay? He clears crab right now. Why does he clear crab instead of going straight to bot side? Because he wants the crab dead so that it cannot block off the pit entrance, okay? Why? Because he's clearing top to bot and Shen needs to pull the lane. Licorice is going to pull the lane. Cyan's going to push. Cyan's going to win the trading. So Shen's going to pull the wave, and he's going to land it right about here. Okay? And Cyan's going to push the wave because he has to. And Cyan's going to ward here. And if Sejuani is nice, Sejuani is clearing bot to top, Sejuani is going to finish the first clear, put a ward here, and recall. Or put a ward here and recall. So they can catch Kazakh going through, or put a ward here, right? But most likely, try bush or nothing. Okay, and then Kazakh's going to clear top to bot. He's killing the crab so that he has an entrance to the pit, and then he's going to come back. He and Sejuani are going to recall at the same time, so he knows Sejuani's not top. He's going to go straight here. He's going to avoid whatever ward Cyan would have put, which Cyan unfortunately doesn't put a ward because he's an idiot, but whatever. No, he does put a ward. He does put a ward. I'm sorry, Hanser. You're not an idiot. So he goes into the pit, and he's going to jump over the wall and kill him and snowball top. And then Shen is going to have pressure the entire first 7 levels of the game, and I mean like after the gank, right? And just it's like the end of the game. So here's what happens. Watch. Kha'Zix kills the crab, goes to bot side, takes red, takes race. He's gonna go into river with Blitzcrank at the exact right time. He's gonna take bot crab, and then he's not gonna do double golems. Look, he's not doing double golems. He's not doing a full clear. Why? He's gonna recall and go straight top. Right now, look where the wave is. Look where the vision is. Look that Sejuani has no crab. Look. There we go. Oh. Fails to jump. Game over. That's why there's no topside play. So yes, you asked a very good question. Why were there no topside plays this map? Trust me, their plan was topside play. And by the way, Hunter's not an idiot. He did have the ward there. He did have the ward there. I was thinking he didn't have it there, but I remembered incorrectly. So anyway, yeah, that's why. That's why there was no topside play, because that was the whole plan, and then it failed, and there was no other opportunity after that. Scrubbini says, "Yeah, indeed, I will now for sure. Not only that, but I'm buying the Mac program. You've been giving so much help. I love you." Oh, thanks, man. That's like a lot of love in one sentence. I appreciate it very much. Sunshine, which 2 champions should I use in my pool? Rek'Sai, Rengar, Kha'Zix, Elise. 100% Rengar, Elise. Rengar, Elise. Definitely the absolute most fun stompy champions in the game. Rakchora, hey Weldon, hey Rakchora, how's it going, man? Welcome to the end of the stream. I have reviewed the full game. It's over. Ventus official, hey Weldon, the Starbucks challenge made it a lot easier to ask about people, and next week I'm going to out on my first date at the late age of 22 thanks to the macro. Ventus official, holy cow, this is insane. This is amazing. I really want this as testimony for the program. That's awesome. Hey guys, the Mac program to get to get a date. Shadow's Edge. Hey Weldon, I posted an audio question on Saturday on our Discord in the Ask Weldon show. I wanted to ask and make sure if you maybe got it. I'm not sure that I did. I will check again. I don't usually look there for audio questions. I've been using the app here. Oh. But I will definitely check it out, man, and see if I can find it. Serp the Terp. That was a great answer. Yes, it was, because I'm a genius. Nightbrother99, I feel SimScared is losing all these games for C9 on Kha'Zix's game with being picked out like 3 times in the CLG game. I mean, that was not him losing the game. He was playing Kha'Zix exactly how he should have played him. That was partly Bjergsen being really good, and then the other time it was the pick being not very good. He was doing what he should have with the pick, but like Kha'Zix is Kha'Zix. It's just it was the draft, you know? Like, what else can you say? He was 100% safe where he was. Bjergsen landed the most insane possible blind stun through the wall that you could ever imagine. Like, people are gonna 100% criticize this right here. People are gonna insanely criticize. Where is it? Right here. Right? Did I just miss it? Where'd it go? I missed it.
Has map advantage.
Right there. That one.
Both carries this. Licorice needs to start hoping it over here. He has so Licorice needs to start hoping it is actually rolling it in and finds
right here. People are gonna criticize this like to no end, right? They're like, oh my god, SimScared throwing the game. What's he doing there? Okay, so maybe this ward over the edge was questionable. Maybe he should not have put that ward. Maybe. But the reason you pick Kha'Zix is to go flank around the enemy team with Shen, submarine in, and kill their backline. And Shen comes in at the same time Kha'Zix comes out of stealth, casts his shield, and then Kha'Zix is squishy, but does not die. Because the shield, right, keeps him safe. And then they kill the backline, and then at the same time, they fight the front line. Oh, you can't see. Okay. Sorry. Here you go. People are 100% going to criticize SimScared for this, and it's so wrong, okay? This is exactly where Kha'Zix is supposed to be played. He's supposed to flank around, like, this is the draft they drafted, okay? So if he's doing the wrong thing, they should draft a different champion, because he's supposed to flank around the enemy team. He's supposed to have, like, okay, Tristana needs to have this wave pushed, but it was pushed when this play started, to be fair to Sven. Okay, it wasn't pushed. I lied. It was neutral. Trista, okay, but this is Sneaky's problem. He should be pushing the wave. It's already, look, it already landed. It's like, wait, he's way too late to this wave. So, anyway, Kha'Zix is fine. Here. Tristana needs to be a little bit closer. But, anyway. This is the play. Maybe Sneaky's not on the right page. Like, maybe Sneaky's a little bit late to the play here and should be, like, the wave should already be pushed. And so, since the wave should already be pushed and Sneaky messed that up, then Svenskeren shouldn't be here. But, like, it's a good opportunity. So, anyway, he's here. He's got the Shen. Shen's got ulti. He's looking for the play. He's going to make it on the back line. And Shen comes in and poof, you cast the W. And then Kha'Zix lives long enough to do it. And on top of this, he has ulti, flash, and jump. There's no way he dies here. He's 100% safe. Okay? He's fine. People are going to criticize this play, though. Because he gets seen right there. A little unlucky. A little not unlucky. You know, it's okay that he gets seen. He can still jump out. He's still got all this space to work with. He can jump out, he can flash out, he can ulti and dodge and juke and everything. Look what Bjergsen does. Casts a blind ball in the middle of the wall and insta-ease. So you can't even see the ball. And it just appears there. Stuns him. Okay, so like, what can you do? I mean... I don't know what you want him to do. Do you want him to be like see the future? He's playing out the thing he's playing out the champ and the composition exactly how it was supposed to be played there. And he's going to get crapped on. He's going to get crapped on. Just sucks. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Hey Shadows, it's cool that you recorded it with OBS and posted it in the Discord. I will definitely try to check it out. And sorry I didn't catch it before. Thanks for attempting Anchor. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I need to go over. And I need to go over right now and make sure that the kids are going to wake up and have breakfast and kind of get ready for daycare and stuff. We might be having a baby this week, so my wife can't really get up and take care of them. So I'm going to skip the gym today and do it after I drop the kids off at daycare. So there's going to be no morning gym before work. I'm going to do it during work or after work. Thanks for the stream. I will be posting this to YouTube, and you can spread it around there if you want to show people why and how Svenskeren did not mess everything up. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. The Alette says, "Hey, Weldon, how do I stop myself from being toxic?" The Alette, good question. That's a question for another stream. Why don't you call it into my show at this URL that I just put up here, okay? And I will answer it tomorrow on the Ask Weldon show. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. All of you who are here, make sure to click notifications. Go up to the follow button, click the drop-down menu, and click show notifications because abso-freaking-lutely, you need to have notifications for this show. I do a daily show every single day at 7:30 LA time. Could be 6:30, could be 7:30. I don't know now because the time zone change. But anyway, it's either 6:30 or 7:30 p.m. LA time, and it's an hour show, and it's a call-in show and a discussion show. So I hang out with chat before the show, then we stream the show and record it live, and then I hang out with chat after the show, and then we're done. And I go to the gym. So if you want to make that hour, if you want to chat and you want to get your questions answered, it's the perfect time to just hop in and hop out. But if you have notifications on, bam, you just like can hop into the stream and hop out of the stream. I don't have the kind of like channel or show where I'm just streaming 8 hours on Twitch and you come in and you're like, oh, Weldon's streaming today, cool. So it's more like a TV show, right? Where it's like on at a certain time, but it's only an hour, so you got to catch it. So turn on notifications on your phone. It will help you a lot. Review the new book when you get done reading it. Said Scribini, I definitely will. I will tell you exactly what it says, and I will post all the best takeaways on my blog. All right, thanks, guys. I will see you all tomorrow.